Electric Cafe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Electric Cafe. Today's album review is on Erasure's debut album from 1986 called Wonderland. This is Erasure's fourth time on the channel. I reviewed Wild, I reviewed Chorus, and I also reviewed Two Ring Circus. If you'd like to see those reviews, just look in my playlists and check those out. It's always interesting to kind of compare the album to album, and for some artists like Erasure, it's going to be an interesting comparison. Once I get finished, reviewing these albums, then I'm going to do some top lists and kind of rate them and kind of compare them. And I'm seeing an interesting take of Erasure as a whole. I know these albums very well, especially from '86 to '96. But I don't know any of their albums after '96. To be frank with you, I stopped listening to Erasure probably after their '95 album. Just interested in other music, and I always have a soft spot in my heart for Erasure's music. Like they did so much for me back in those days, and I really enjoyed a lot of those remixes and singles. And for a time there, one of my biggest collections was Erasure. In fact, I still probably, you can see some of the records I have above me, but I think there was probably at some point where I probably had 30 releases from Erasure, because I love their singles, and they always had really good remixes on their albums, on their singles from their albums. And Wonderland started right here, back with Who Needs Love Like That, Heavenly Action. Here I got the 12-inch right here, one of my favorites from that period. Also, March On Down the Line. I remember my sister had that remixes, and also she had Oh L'Amour and the Funky Sisters remix, which was one of the first tracks I ever remixed. I think I was about 11 in 1987, 86, and that was one of the first tracks I remixed, and I still probably have the cassette. What I used to do is I had a boombox, and I would, I had two cassette players on it, and I had an inboard, and so I had this CD. This is still the original CD, which actually, it has the remix on here too. But I would get my sister's 12-inch, and because she had L'Amour on 12-inch, and then I had this one, and I would mix them together and edit them and make extended versions. And I think I turned the L'Amour into like a 11.5-minute sort of extended mix. And that was cool for me back when I was 11, 12, 13 years old. It was one of my favorite hobbies to do, was make mixtapes in those late 80s. And a lot of the tracks I did it for were, your Synth Pop and your New Wave and your Erasure and New Order, Depeche Mode, bands like that. And Erasure was one of my favorite ones because they always had a lot of good remixes, on their singles. So it was always fun to do extended versions of those tracks and sort of do dub remixes and try to make them sound unique and take the best parts that I liked out of them and extend them. That's really all I was trying to do, was just make better versions of what they gave me, and that was kind of my dub versions of tracks in those days. I did that from probably 87 all the way to about 92. That was probably one of my favorite hobbies, and until I started driving. And then once I started driving, I didn't spend too much time at home when I was 16. But earlier than that, I had such a collection of mixed cassettes. It was just ridiculous. At one time, my mixed cassettes was my cassette collection was actually larger than my CD collection, and my vinyl collection, that was probably till about 95, 96, somewhere around there. And then my CDs and vinyl took over, and I kind of for the most part stopped buying cassettes in those years. But I'm getting off subject. But we're going to review Wonderland, and I'm going to play each track on here so we can enjoy the album together. You're welcome to score the songs along with me, and then at the end of the video, type down your scores and your overall and your thoughts about the album, and score it along with me. Have some fun with it. But it's curious to see whether this album, where it's going to stand in the history of Erasure albums. And the really interesting or even fascinating part for me is because I'm going to take these first 8 or 9 albums that I know so well in Erasure's period of 86 to 96, and then I'm going to take their next probably 8 to 10 albums, and for the first time listen to those and see how those factor in or how they fit into the rest of the album. Should be a really interesting list when I get to Erasure. Most bands that I liked as much as Erasure in the 80s and early 90s, I still, for the most part, at least kind of knew what they were doing. Like Depeche Mode and The Cure, for example, I still followed them, of course, through every album and every single, every release, every concert. But in maybe even Pet Shop Boys, it started to drift a little bit. But New Order, New Order and Erasure after like 93, 95, those periods, those last 2 albums from them, Republic by New Order and Erasure self-titled album for 95, I didn't buy any of their stuff. Oh, I take that back. I did buy Crystal by New Order. I did buy the single to kind of, because of the time I saw the John Digweed remix on there, and I kind of liked Digweed around like 99 and thought he was a pretty good DJ, and saw the remix on there, and I was like, oh, New Order album. Hopefully, I'll take a chance on it. And sure enough, I was kind of disappointed by Crystal. I don't think it's a fantastic single. It's good, but that's another band, New Order, that I just stopped listening to for the last 30 years. And I know by heart their first 10, 15 years. Don't know any of their last 30 years, for the most part. And it's strange how that is, but sometimes you just some bands you just kind of figure that you're kind of over with, and they feel like their best work is behind them. And that's probably unfair to say that, but I'm probably right on New Order. But Erasure, I'm interested to see if there's some good stuff in there, because Vince Clarke is such a great songwriter. It's not like you're not getting the BS of New Order, for example, and all their issues that their band members have with each other and crap like that. I'd rather hear a side project of New Order like the other two or Monaco. I'd rather hear an album like that than hear a New Order album. But Erasure, I feel a little bit sad in saying I don't know their stuff, because Vince Clarke is an amazing pop dance songwriter, and Andy Bell is still from what I understand, still a good singer. So in his own unmistakable way. So yeah, we're gonna hear the songs here, and then you'll see my score above, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts and my overall score at the end of the album. So yeah, let's check out Wonderland and enjoy the music.
Someone at the door, I hear voices in my head. It seems things aren't the way they ought to be. Who needs love like that? Who needs love like that? It seems so clear before I held my point of view. I kept my conversation, never changed. Now it's all gone wrong. Words are kinda hard. Nothing else around me looks the same. Who needs love like that? Who needs love like that? Love can turn you upside down, then leave you cold. It's plain to see it losing all control. Love like that? Who needs love like that? I'd like to understand, like to find out why. I can't remember all the lines I should say, but then I see your face, and nothing really counts. Don't tell me now this feeling will stay. Who needs love like that? Who needs love like that? Turn you upside down, then leave you cold. It's plain to see it losing all control. Who needs love you've been so much on my mind. I've been waiting for this day to arrive. It's been so long, I watch the hours go by. It really doesn't matter, got you here by my side. I was blind, now baby I see the light. Love is kind, yeah, 'cause you made it alright. Stay with me, so close forever in time. See what you really feel and say you'll always be mine. Reunion, together this time. Reunion, forever be mine. Reunion, together this time. Reunion, forever be mine. Would not believe I'd never see you again. Everyone saying you're a fool in the end. Whispering words, they made me feel so ashamed. They tried so hard to stop me, still I call out your name. I was dreaming in a world of my own. Tears of sorrow let me cry all alone. What could I do 1,000 nights without you? No more empty heartache, can't believe it is true. Reunion, together this time. Reunion, forever be mine. 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 Feel so fine, yeah, 'cause you're back with me now. It's a true love story, knew we'd make it somehow. Goodbye blues, we're gonna leave you behind. Now we're here together, you're just wasting your time. Sunshine calling, must be love in the air. Ain't that something, we got more than our share. Love returns when love is true. No more sad and parting, baby, I got you. Reunion, together this time. Reunion, forever be mine. 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 Drawn the line, don't wanna waste my time on an unresponsive kid like you. Who made the effort? You devil in disguise. You just keep on trying to win affection with your smile. Baby, cry so easy. Expect me to believe in the love you're looking for. Say you'd never leave me, but babe, I can't believe in the love you're looking for. Dangerous signs opened up the eyes of an unsuspecting fool like me. What about an effort? What about tonight? What's the use in trying when nothing's going right? Baby, cry so easy. Expect me to believe in the love you're looking for. In the love that you're looking for. Tears, they don't come easy. Babe, I can't believe in the love you're looking for. The kind of love you never felt before. but now you're not mine. No more use in smiling, it's time to say goodbye. Baby, cry so easy, expect me to believe in the love you're looking for. In the love that you're looking for. Tears, they don't come easy, babe, I can't believe in the love you're looking for. The kind of love you never felt before. Baby, cry so easy, Say what? Hey, cow. Say what? Hey, cow. It's a crazy situation, keeps my body hot. What's infatuation? Something you ain't got. There's fire inside, the love so bright. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Oh, you're such a liar. Got no future, what's the use of keeping tight? Always wrapped up in yourself. Oh, you're alright. Why should I fall? No love at all. Say what the hell you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Oh, you're such a liar. Mama said you're as good as dead if you don't call a shot yourself. Love don't come easy. Say what? Love don't come easy. Hey, cow. Why'd you try to fool me? As you got no heart. Threw me, tried to wound me, tore my head apart. Say you love her, move on. See right from wrong. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Oh, you're such a liar. Mama said you're as good as dead if you don't cool a shot yourself. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Oh, you're such a liar. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Oh, you're such a liar. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Drive me higher and higher. Make out there ain't nothing going on. Ooh, you're such a liar. Say what the hell do you think you've done? Love me forever, let me know, but you'll never leave me out in the cold. Never leave me alone. I'll show you devotion, can't control my emotion. I got love on my side. Hey, what a surprise. They say love is just infatuation. I say love is dancing across the nation. That's so appealing, leaves you rocking and reeling. How did it happen this time? Good love on my mind. Hold me and kiss me, tell me how much you miss me. How can they keep us apart? Good love in our hearts. They say we're just two more crazy lovers. I say all we need is one another. Oh Lord, how they gonna stop us today? My words, see how the passion must play. infatuation. I say love is dancing across the nation. Oh Lord, how they gonna stop us today? My words, see how the passionless play. Dancing across the nation, 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 lover out my way, I'll stand up to anything. Move on out this heartbeat, the song is over. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. I got lots to share about the way I feel inside. Round and round this place like a shotgun fire. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. Now the fight is one, standing 10 foot tall again. God is on our side, dance on up to heaven. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. A new day, a new way, I'm coming out this time. A new name, let's play the game and march on down the line. I've got a picture, it's there on the wall. I I can't remember why I keep it at all. The doors are cold and all the windows seem gray. I write the book, there's so much more I should say. Wave goodbye, see my heart so blue. Wave goodbye, lost for you. And now it's over, I write it all down. No one to notice, one less space in the crowd. Our eyes are open when it suits us to say, dear God in heaven, show no mercy to me. Wave goodbye, see my heart so blue. Lost for you. I shed no tears and there's no reason for shame. A small consolation hides a stone with her name. Just a victim, still the light shines on bright. I've got the picture, think I'll hold it tonight. Wave goodbye, see my heart so blue. Goodbye, lost for years. Wave goodbye, see my heart so blue. Wave goodbye, lost for you. Goodbye, see my heart so blue. Wave goodbye, lost for you. Wave goodbye, see my heart so blue. Goodbye, love.
So there we got the chance to hear the album that is Wonderland by Erasure, their debut album from 1986. So Vince Clarke, is, as some of you guys know, was in Yazoo and did 2 albums with them and has some great hits with Situation and Don't Go and The Farm and or State Farm, excuse me, and then even Mr. Blue, which I really like. There's a lot of good songs on the second album as well. And then left Yazoo and formed Assembly just from what it sounds like for just one song, and had a hit with it in UK at least, and then looking for a new songwriter and found Andy Bell and made Erasure, and the rest is history. And we're verging on 40 years of Erasure next year. Pretty much, I guess 85 might be 40th anniversary. I can't remember when Who Needs Love came out, but I think it was early 86, but it could have been late 85. But this thing, I guess first start off with the singles on this album. Who Needs Love Like That? It's a good single. It's not. I wouldn't say it's one of their best. It's good. It's kind of a high energy disco song in some ways, which a lot of Erasure is in the essence, especially in the 80s stuff. As the 90s went on, they went with a lot more of the new techno and newer electronic sounds, and might sound more techno or maybe even house in some ways, and even kind of transient or like chill out in like in the Erasure self-titled album, which is kind of a mixed album, and not kind of, but it is a mixed album. It sort of sounds like a chill out album. But back in here in these days, it's almost like a synth pop version of like freestyle and high energy disco music, because a lot of these tracks are very disco. Who Needs Love Like That it reminds me of a lot of that. It's a good single though. It's 6.5 stars. The other single, Heavenly Action, is my favorite. 8 stars. It's just the melody for me, the harmony, the synths are so classic. A lot of it has to do with the remix, which is basically just an extended version, which I love. So I'm probably influenced by that and that score. And I love the chorus. It's just so basic, but it's so perfect. And I'm just a big fan of this song, and especially the fade out as well. And sort of, it's just it's my favorite song on the album. I give it 8 stars. March on down the line, I like a little bit better than Who Needs Love Like That. 6 3/4 stars. I think it's a good song. Remix doesn't really do too much for it on the 12-inch, just kind of extended remix, but nothing special. Ola Moore, my second favorite single on the album, 7 3/4 stars. Also is my second favorite song, tied with My Heart So Blue. But this was in many ways, this was their first big hit in America. Still a classic today. As soon as you hear that first word, it starts, Ola Moore and Andy Bell sings it. It's just instantly a classic. Everybody knows it. The melody, I love how the bass line plays off the melody too. Do 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 do. It's just like so perfect off that, and sure, in different remixes too, whether it be live or a remix. That part stands out differently in each version, which I really like. But it's one of the first songs I ever remixed back when I was 10, 11 years old. And the Funky Sisters remix was one of probably the early best Erasure remixes. Just really an excellent remix, version of it. But 7 3/4 stars. And then My Heart So Blue, their first really good ballad, in my opinion. I even like it better than If I Could on the second album. Every album has like maybe 1 or 2 really good ballads on here. And I think from the 80s, this My Heart So Blue might be the best Erasure ballad of the 80s. As far as on the laid back kind of down tempo. Just the chorus and it's just so beautiful. Just a great song. And then there's a lot of other solid songs too. I really like Cry So Easy. That one's 7 1/4 stars. So that's my fourth favorite. Also, I already said March Down the Line, but Senseless I really like 6 1/4 stars. Unfortunately, there's 2 bad songs on here. Reunion, I gave it 5 stars. I think it's pretty good. But there's 2 songs on here. Say What, which I gave 4 stars, which I think is okay. And Love Is a Loser, which I think is below par or not very good, and I give that one 3.5 stars. Just a little corny and kind of sounds like a show tune, and those two tracks kind of hurt the album in some ways, and in some ways it's very much like the chorus album, which I have over here. You can see the album over here. There's like 2 songs on that album that are not very good, and so this album scores the same as chorus. Strangely enough, 63 out of 100, which I think it's a good album. It's on the low side of good album, but very enjoyable album. But sometimes it's interesting because Erasure albums are so catchy and so clever. They can be some of the hardest songs to rate. I guess it kind of depends on what your memories and how they hit you with what you think about them and what are your memories of them, because there's no doubt there's a lot of catchy songs. They write catchy songs like they're writing lyrics on a piece of paper. Like it just seems like Vince Clarke can rattle off catchy songs after catchy songs, and he's just like a wizard at it. It's just like, I don't know. I'd love to be in a room with Vince Clarke and see him compose a song. It would just be amazing. That'd be probably like a dream come true. And but it's hard to rate their songs because they're so clever. Sometimes they're so basic. Sometimes they're a little corny. And sometimes they're corny perfect. Like My Heart So Blue isn't like some kind of fantastic over-the-top song that's going to go down in history. But I got it close to a classic at a 7 3/4 songs. Every time I hear that melody, I can't get it out of my head. Like that, it has to mean for something. There's not a lot of tracks that do that. And Erasure constantly do that. Like Cry So Easy. It's just such a simple track and it's so great. Heavenly Action, so simple. I got it as a classic. They can just nail those songs, but in some respect they're kind of hard to rate because they're so basic. And now 40 years later, some of them sound kind of dated. Now me, I'm okay with understanding they're dated. I know them so well that they don't really sound dated to me. But when I kind of take myself out, for example, I take my nostalgia out of it, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty basic, pretty dated. There's not too much atmosphere. There's not just tracks. There's not too much effects on them. They're pretty, but that's kind of the beauty of early Erasure stuff. It's just so simple in some ways, and so perfect, and so innocent, and just so dang catchy. I have some notes here. Vince Clarke shows how good he is at making dance pop tunes or jingles. And I didn't even mean to say it, but I must have remembered what I wrote down, because I said they're almost hard to rate because they're branded in my brain, but they are fairly straightforward, lacking depth, but you can't knock the catchiness. I said it's just a matter of some sinking in, and some you may not like, and some you may like. Like Reunion is a good example. That one is catchy, but it's kind of one of my least favorite on the albums. While Cry So Easy is also very simple, but very catchy, and I really, really like it, and still like it. And there's a lot of tracks on here that sort of sound the same to me, but in the rhythms and stuff like that, and Senseless is the only one that has a little bit of maybe a nicer groove and sort of a darker sound, just a little bit. But what's the critique about this album, really? I mean, it's a good album, 63 out of 100. But it is strange that I have it next to Chorus, because when I think of the two, and that's what's going to be interesting about rating or comparing the albums and sort of making a list, especially with Erasure. This is a great point, because this is a great example because of Chorus and Wonderland. I have them both 63, and when I think of like which album to grab, I think of Wonderland as very basic and to the point one. And Chorus, I think of obviously deeper because it's more, maybe it's more fresher or newer or well maybe better produced. But the singles on Chorus are excellent. Love to Hate You, Chorus, Am I Right, and also Breath of Life, which the singles over here. Right, those 4 tracks are amazing singles. Those probably rivals the best Erasure singles on an album. A lot of times Erasure has 4 singles on an album, especially in their early days, sometimes 3. But I feel like a collection of singles, like, it's hard to beat Chorus. Like on singles, I think maybe second might be Two Ring Circus because sometimes is great. It doesn't have to be. That one's probably the least of it, but Victim of Love is pretty strong. That one's kind of right there, but then you got The Circus, which is great. So, that's those are really close, but I think like Chorus probably edges out Wonderland as far as better singles, but each album sort of has a couple stinkers on it, you know what I mean? And both are at 63 because of it. It'd be interesting to see which one I favor as far as like putting above the other. But yeah, still love this album, and really I really enjoy a lot of Erasure albums. But it's so funny if I say I love them and I got it at a 63, like how much do I love them? But it's funny because again with Erasure, it's a difficult review because you have to be honest with yourself, and you're like, the good memories there, but they're not fantastic songs and in some kind of next level production or atmosphere or they're just really good, straightforward poppy disco new wave tracks, right? So it's hard to give them like score. It's just really hard for me to score them for sometimes. It's not with all tracks. It's with some, but it's with some that are affecting the scores of the album. Because I don't necessarily think that if you saw my review from Wild, I think of Wild as an okay album. I think it's a little better than okay in some respect, but not much. But Chorus and Wonderland, I guess Wonderland I would think is a good album. But sometimes I think of like Chorus. Maybe it's my memories with those. But sometimes I think of that album as a very good album, and then I see the score and I'm like, oh, I gave it a 63. It's a good album, but that's what it is when sometimes you review albums and then you actually critique them and score them, and you're like, oh, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. And that's the funny thing about if you see my reviews, and that's why I put pretty good in there, because how often do you ask somebody about an album? They're like, hey, what do you think of Morrissey's Viva Hate? Oh, it's a good album, right? Do you really listen to those people when they say it's a good album? Like they don't. Like 9 times out of 10, I don't believe them that it's a good album, or I don't know what they mean by a good album because I'm feeling like they might be a Morrissey fan and they're saying that because they like Morrissey, but it's not really a good album if they actually like listen to it, or maybe they even think it's a better album. But it just doesn't seem like it seems so casual for people to just say, oh, it's a good album. So that's a big reason why I put pretty good in there, because I want people to settle on it's pretty good. It's a pretty good album. Because I feel like that's the way people treat saying it's a good album. Oh, it's a good album. Oh, it's a pretty good album. So I put pretty good and good on. That way you can say, hey, it's a good album. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's why I put pretty good in there. I just felt like there was something needed in between okay and very good. I mean, okay and good, because it seems like such a big difference between okay and good, right? Okay is median or average, right? I mean, I have okay on my score as a rating 4 to a 5. That's why I put pretty good in there. Nobody thinks pretty good's a 5, but I do because, I needed something in between okay and good, so yeah, anyways, yeah, Wonderland is 63 out of 100. Curious to know your thoughts and what your scores were on the tracks and on the overall of the album. My favorite 3 tracks are Heavenly Action, Olamore, and My Heart So Blue, with a close fourth with Cry So Easy. Alright, thanks so much for the support. We'll see you on the next video.